Not for nothing is South Africa dubbed the protest capital of the world. If they are unhappy about something, South Africans always find a way to make it known. But in most cases, violence and destruction of property are common features in protests. Perhaps a relic of the country's apartheid past.
Apartheid is all in our heads, you see, and part of it has to be violent. That's actually maybe what we must engage with as a people. How do we now even start teaching our people that it's not right?
Some of them said to us, it is only the smoke that actually calls government. People increasingly feeling that when you are violent, then the nation responds, whether it's media coming there or government coming in, and people feeling maybe it is the only way for us to be able to be heard.
The 50s and 60s were the era of peaceful civil disobedience. By the 70s and 80s, protests had taken on a more militant nature. The guarantees of civil liberties in the new constitution ushered in a new culture of protest. From violent community protests to Julius Malema's economic freedom walk, Kosatu's drive slow against e-toll, and now Cape Town's so-called poo wars. When Khusong and Emelo residents were unhappy with the ruling party, they withheld their votes and spent election day playing games.
Maybe it's learned, what I call learned helplessness. You know, people are feeling helpless, so be censored. And I don't know whether people are going to play soccer is the answer.
Analysts predict protests will intensify ahead of next year's landmark elections, which also coincide with the 20th anniversary of democracy. Thulasizwe Simelane, Johannesburg.
News that moves. eNCA.com.